He's 74, still sharp, still strong, still enjoying life. Now here's the question, what made that possible? Science tells us it's not just luck, it's not all in your genes either. There are real measurable signs that can help predict how long someone might live after turning 70, and how well they'll live. Signs that are backed by years of research, and that might even help us make better choices today. So let's talk about them. These are 7 signs that science says can predict how long you'll live after 70, and they just might change the way you think about aging. Let's start with the first one, how well you move. Now this might sound simple, but researchers at Harvard and other top institutions have found that one of the most powerful predictors of longevity in older adults is how fast and steady they walk. Think about that. If you can walk at a decent pace, climb stairs without too much effort, and carry your groceries without breaking a sweat, you're in a good place. Your body's systems, your muscles, heart, lungs, even your brain are working together smoothly. In fact, walking speed is now considered by many doctors to be a vital sign, just like blood pressure or heart rate. The faster and steadier your gait, the lower your risk of serious illness, falls, and even early death. Sign number 2, your mental sharpness and your emotional well-being. A lot of people think memory loss and depression are just part of getting old. They're not. Older adults who keep their minds active, reading, doing puzzles, learning new things, staying curious, tend to live longer and with better quality of life. But it's not just about brain games. It's also about your mood, your outlook, and whether you feel like you still have purpose. Studies have shown that older adults who remain optimistic and engaged with life have significantly lower risks of Alzheimer's and other cognitive declines. So whether it's keeping up with current events, helping at your church, or mentoring younger folks, staying mentally and emotionally engaged is key to a longer, healthier life. Now here's one you probably wouldn't expect, your grip strength. That's right. How firmly you can grip someone's hand or open a jar can say a lot about your overall health. In fact, research shows that grip strength is one of the most powerful predictors of heart health and longevity in seniors. Why? Because it's not just about muscle. It reflects nervous system function, metabolism, coordination, and how well your body's holding up under stress. Doctors in the UK and Asia have even found that low grip strength can predict a higher risk of hospitalization and death, more accurately than high blood pressure. So if you still have a strong handshake, or you can carry a bag of dog food without thinking twice, that's a good sign. Now, sign number 4, your sleep habits. Sleep isn't just about rest, it's when your body goes into repair mode. Your brain sorts memories, your immune system reboots, and your hormones reset. People in their 70s and beyond who sleep between 6 to 8 hours a night and keep a fairly regular bedtime tend to live longer and stay healthier. But here's the kicker, inconsistent sleep, like going to bed late, waking up throughout the night, or oversleeping during the day, has been linked to higher risks of stroke, dementia, and heart issues. So if you've got a good sleep routine going, stick with it. And if not, it might be time to make a change, not just for your comfort, but for your future. Next up, sign number 5, your social life. Now this one might surprise you, but having strong social connections is actually one of the biggest indicators of how long you'll live. And we're not talking about being the life of the party, we're talking about simple things, having someone to talk to, people who care about you, and relationships that bring joy and meaning to your days. The Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest studies ever done on human life, found that people who had warm relationships lived longer and stayed sharper, even into their 80s and 90s. On the flip side, loneliness, especially chronic loneliness, can be just as harmful to your health as smoking or obesity. It affects your immune system, raises stress levels, and increases inflammation. So whether it's calling your kids more often, joining a book club, or just chatting with the neighbor over the fence, Staying connected is one of the best things you can do for yourself. That brings us to sign number 6, your weight and overall body composition. Now listen, this isn't about trying to look like you did in your 20s. In fact, being too thin as an older adult can be just as dangerous as being overweight. What matters most is balance. Experts say the healthiest range for seniors is a BMI between 22 and 27. That means you've got enough energy reserves and muscle to keep moving without carrying too much extra weight that strains your heart and joints. Forget extreme diets. What matters is eating real nutritious food. Plenty of veggies, lean proteins, whole grains, and moving your body regularly, even if it's just a 20-minute walk around the block. And finally, sign number 7, your lifestyle choices. No surprise here. If you don't smoke, stay active and limit alcohol, you're already increasing your odds of living longer and living better. But here's what most people don't realize. It's never too late to start. Even if you quit smoking in your 70s, your body begins to heal almost immediately. Your lungs improve, your circulation gets better, your risk of cancer, heart disease and stroke drops significantly. And physical activity doesn't have to mean hitting the gym. Gardening, cleaning the house, walking the dog, dancing in the kitchen, they all count. Movement is medicine. So now let me ask you, how many of these signs do you see in yourself or in someone you love? If you've got most of them, be thankful. You're on the right track. If you're missing a few, that's okay. Every single day is a chance to make small changes, and those changes can add up to more years and better years. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about how long you live, it's about how well you live. It's about having the strength to play with your grandkids, the energy to do what you love, the memory to relive your best moments, and the health to keep making new ones. Thanks for spending these moments with me today. If this message touched you, share it with someone you care about. You never know, this conversation might just change someone's life.